Okay, Shalom Akim, Kal Halalim La Yahaba Shim Yashab Bashir Hakudash, and double on Instagram and apostles. Thought they chef for the chef. They provided me to make this video. And Shalom once more. Let me just check if this is actually recording properly. Let me see. Testing. Okay, so look here. Because sometimes, on the screen recorder, it may not actually capture the microphone properly. So, now that we're on, let me play a bit of this video. And then Yara to this is the last part. And then, bring out some precepts. And yeah, man, that's pretty much the message of the video. It's the 3 sets where it's, I think I called it all towards the burn and the fall of Babylon. Alright, let me play this.
New York, but in every city with lax laws that don't punish criminals.
Prosecutors say the alleged ringleader, Ronnie Rubinoff, directed teams to go after specific items to steal. And alleged Rubinoff even signed a lease on a warehouse in New York with plans to open a department store-like facility stocked with stolen goods.
Now, organized retail theft, that's just one type of the shoplifting that goes on in New York City. And because of the internet, operations like this can thrive in ways they used to not be able to. And when the online store runs low on inventory, they put out the call to their thugs to go get more stuff. And criminals essentially have shopping lists of the items they're supposed to bring back. And what's crazy is every time a customer buys a stolen product from Ulta on Amazon, Amazon directly benefits, but the store here has to take the hit. Which brings up the scary possibility that a company like Amazon doesn't really care about physical retail theft. It's not their problem. And we often hear from lawmakers that, people are just trying to feed themselves and their families. But how in the world is that the case when you've got shopping lists, warehouses, and online marketplaces? And it's almost like many of the lawmakers that defend criminals want you to think that if you obey the law in this country, you're going to starve.
A massive retail theft ring bust in New York, leading to 41 people arrested. Authorities say it went much further than just petty shoplifting.
Our investigators...
Wow, that's crazy. So a year ago, $3.8 million worth of stolen stuff right here in New York. And since then, mega theft operations have been popping up all over the country. And we're not talking about Aladdin stealing bread to survive. We're talking about full-blown businesses with inventory lists, warehouse distribution, and packing facilities, all made possible by soft-on-crime policies that don't punish anyone for doing anything wrong. And think...
Yeah, so as I said in the last video, man, these guys are professionals. It ain't no like regular old Jake flipping, just going in, taking stuff with a simple plan. Some of these guys have intricate plans, man, in their mind, and they execute them. So it ain't no easy thing. Before I get this precepts, let me get another one. Because with all these shoplifters, it's all going to result into one thing. Now, Ecclesiastes 12 verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows are be darkened. And read that again, I'm going to break it down. So Ecclesiastes 12 verse 3, in the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease, because they are few, and those that look out of the windows be darkened. Keepers of the house referring to women. They're going to be scared. The strong men shall bow themselves, because, they're like sad times are here. They're going to be in that doom and gloom. And grinders cease, the workers, it's all going to slow down. You already know the unemployment going on, the mass layoffs in multiple industries. I heard more on the gaming industry, their developers, I think they're getting laid off as well. You got layoffs happening by Amazon. You got layoffs happening in the finance sector as well. As I said, across multiple industries, man, just got to research the articles, they're there. You got mass layoffs going on, man. So, and this is also another reason why I got to have faith in Yahweh Shem Yashai, because, nothing's impossible for the Most High. So, brothers, even in a time of unemployment, kind of like the 2008 crisis as well, where people lost their jobs, the Most High can have it to the point where you still got your job, man, or whatever income source that you do have in that time. to look after yourself and, the brotherhood too, as well as, for your family as well, man, So the point is, and the grander sees working unemployment and also AI as well. That's another thing. Automation of jobs. So, and the grander sees because they are few and those that look out of the windows are darkened. One could perceive that to be children as well because they're the ones who look out the windows. Seeing what's going on, Yeah, but yeah, man. It pretty much makes me think of children when they say, and those who look out the windows be darkened, man. That's why you see young ones, they'll be committing suicide, man. Teenagers, depression, and their parents don't even help with it anyways, man, because they themselves are depressed and sad. They ain't got no hope, which ultimately is because they ain't got Yahweh Shem Yahshua on the Israelite perspective only, for Israelites only, is because the reason why they're depressed, the reason why Israelites are depressed right now, is because they ain't got Yahweh Shem Yahshua. That's the main point. If they had Yahweh Shem Yahshua, then they'll be able to hope for the kingdom and know that this place is only temporary. And that's what's going to help them keep going, man. What does it say about the faith and the patience of the saints? Really, it said, he who kills by the sword is going to be killed. Let me actually get faith of the saints. It's in that Revelation 20 something. Let me check. Oh yeah, Revelation 14. This was the one. So Revelation 13 verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints, which is righteous judgment, man. That's what we're seeking for, Yahweh Shem Yahshua. And those saints are referring to the Israelites, and even more specifically, the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Really, the elect. It's referring to the elect of Yahweh Shem Yahshua. Their patience, long-suffering, the ability to endure certain things in Esau's kingdom, and their faith as well, is because we know this is what's going to happen. Esau ain't going to go free until he's going to go into captivity, as well as the other nations as well that's done us wrong, and because of the fact that he's also killed our kind, Israel, during our time of transatlantic slave trade, and also all the other captivities too, Babylon, Egypt, must be killed with the sword. So of course, it's like, what is it? You do something to me, we're gonna do something to you, double. So that's really the mentality there of Esau Edom. I said so. What precept was that on before? Okay, can't. So, and the grinder sees because they are few. So unemployment and those that look out of the windows be dark. So it's basically, this precept shows it's going to be a time of doom and gloom, man. If you ain't got Yahweh Shem Yahshua, it's going to be a time of doom and gloom. Because as all this is happening, remember Job 5 and 22, it mentions about us laughing during destruction and famine. So as all of this is happening, after we've been warning, and we've been in our own doom and gloom because of Esau and the success of the wicked in this society, our time to smile is going to come up, man. It's going to come up, man. In the time of their calamity, the Most High is going to mock. Should I get that? So Proverbs, do you spell that out properly? So Proverbs 1 verse 9. 32 or 33. This is it. Hold on. Actually, yeah, it's here. I'll read from here. Actually, here. So, as Proverbs chapter 1 verse 24, because I have called and ye refused, I have stretched out my hand and no man regarded, but ye have set at naught all my counsel, and with none of my reproof. So obviously Israel has rejected the commandments, the advice of the Most High, the guidance of the Most High, the correction of the Most High Yahweh, Yahweh, which is his son. So I also will laugh at your calamity. So this is what, as well as the Most High laughing, his prophets also going to be laughing as well, because they're like the microphone of the Most High as well, man. So I will mock of Yahweh Yahushua. So I will mock when your fear cometh. So in the same time, we're going to be in Yara Tazar, of course. This is part of the faithful confidence we have in Yahweh Yahushua. Because, you know, when you've told someone multiple times, this is going to happen, better come back to Yahweh Yahushua, which is simply the message here, you know, to repent and of course come back. But then it's like if they don't take the correction, then bye. You're gonna have to deal with the consequence, man. However, judgment that's funny to us, you know, spirit be, no most I could put a spirit of laughter in us in that day. You know, of course, we're gonna be in our fear and be like, damn. But there'll be certain times in which, you know, Yahushua is gonna place the spirit upon us in order to actually laugh as well at these things. So it says, and continue on. So when your fear cometh as desolation, your destruction cometh as a whirlwind, when distress and anguish cometh upon you, then shall they call upon me, but I will not answer. They shall seek me early, but they shall not find me. The same way Yahweh Yahushua will not answer is the same way our tongues are going to be locked on the roof of our mouth, man. Which means it's all about famine of the word. You know, that's in the book of Amos. So for that, they hated knowledge and did not choose the fear of Yahweh. You know, 2/3. Zechariah 13 verse 9. Or is it verse 8? Between 8 and 9. So they would none of my counsel. They despised all my reproof. So of course they hated the reproof, man. They didn't like it. You know, they didn't want to take it in. So therefore shall they eat of the fruit of their own way and be filled with their own devices. So, you know, delusions that the Most High has given them, they're going to really be absorbed in them. But anyways, the key point was, I also will laugh at your calamity. I will mock when your fear cometh. So that's what's going to be happening out here. So yeah, man. Let me get this as well. Psalms 140 verse 10. Let burning coals fall upon them. Actually, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, I'll read from verse 8. Grant not, O Lord Yahweh, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Salah. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coals fall upon them. Let them be cast into the fire, into deep pits, that they rise not up again. And we know this is going to be a literal thing in the nuclear missiles coming upon America, man. Babylon. You know, this is going to be a literal thing. You're going to start seeing burning coals, which you could also see as representatives of the nuclear missiles. But literally, even when one missile touches the ground, and then you have that explosion effect where the ground comes up, you know, you got the actual concrete or cement coming up as well, chunks of it, they're going to be as burning coals falling down, man. And the person of whom maybe close to the ground that just exploded, they're going to be hit with burning coals literally as well. And this is going to be happening as well to Edomites, man. A lot of Edomites, especially the wicked Edomites, the elite of Esau. So, but even though, of course, there's going to be the elite of Esau that are going to go into bunkers, the mountains to hide themselves, but we're still going to get them out anyways. But the point is, this is what's going to happen to those of whom are the wicked. Let them be cast into fire, into deep pits, that they rise not up again. Done. Dead. Back to the spirit realm. So yeah, let's see. I don't know, I'll probably just leave like the rest of the video. You know what, let me play a little bit more, skip a bit, and then see what's up.
Think about it. If you can steal whatever you want in New York under $1,000, that's like having a get-out-of-jail-free card, and criminals know it. And because of inflation and the internet, you've got hard-hit consumers just out there looking for a good deal. These are well-meaning people buying them.
Going into an office.
Like Macy's, they can afford to put security tags on all their stuff. This costs money to take off because it costs time and you have to pay people to work. But there's no way a mom and pop bodega or even a little independently owned clothing store could put cables and locks on every single product in the store and not expect the convenience that they offer shoppers, which is the only reason people shop there in the first place, not to deteriorate. And think of how much store-related theft goes completely unreported.
They feel like the law protects them, like there are no consequences. Totally emboldened. So now they take an extra step now. They want to fight us.
constantly. It's often battle.
So probably